welcome to the daily English news program on Azerbaijan television with the most important events of the day. President Hamali signed an executive order on the strengthening of state support for livestock breeding. According to the executive order, in order to further increase the manufacture of livestock products and meet the demand for purebred cattle stock within the framework of food security measures, 15 million manats from the reserve fund of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan envisaged in 2015 state budget of the Republic of Azerbaijan is allocated to agro-leasing open joint stock company to implement the import of cattle stock into the country, and with the application of 50% discount realized the sale of cattle stock through leasing to the agricultural producers involved in the field of animal husbandry. President Hamali signed an executive order on the state support for the improvement of breed composition of livestock. According to the executive order, in order to improve the provision of people with livestock products, increase the number of animals with high productive genetic potential, and strengthen the interest toward this field, a subsidy in the amount of 100 manats is determined for farmers per every cow born through artificial insemination. August 19th is marked as the World Humanitarian Day by the decision of the UN General Assembly. The aim is to remember those who work to save human lives and to pay tribute to the memory of humanitarian aid workers who lost their lives for this noble purpose. Establishment of this day is linked with the killing of the aid workers as a result of the bombing of the UN headquarters in Iraq 12 years ago, on August 19, 2003. On the World Humanitarian Day, the heroism of personnel of humanitarian organizations is remembered throughout the world. In order to achieve peace, justice and development in the modern world, the importance of the joint interaction of peoples and countries is stressed. A challenge to do good is the main motto of this day. The Central Election Commission held a meeting on August 19th.
The Central Election Commission will hold events to raise awareness of the members of the lower election commissions. Chairman of the Commission, Mazar Panahov, said comprehensive programs were being worked out based on the National Action Plan. The events to be held on August 25th, 26th will be attended by the representatives of government agencies and international organizations. Then, Deputy Chairman of the Commission, Natik Mammadov, delivered a speech on raising awareness of the members of the lower election commissions. He offered to enhance awareness-raising activities. Secretary of the Central Election Commission, Mikhail Rahimov, briefed on the convergence of the number of voters in some polling stations with the norms of the representation. He said that establishment of new polling stations at the election constituencies should be recommended. At the end of the meeting, amendments were made in the composition of some election constituencies.
An article about Azerbaijan was published in the Times of Israel, an American newspaper. The article notes that Azerbaijan is the pure and bright model of the intercultural and interfaith dialogue.
The Times of Israel published an article on multiculturalism and tolerance in Azerbaijani society and the acts of genocide committed by Armenians against Azerbaijanis for centuries. The author of the article is the head of the non-governmental organization in Israel named International Projects for Society, Aryeh Gut, a recognized expert in the field of international relations. The author brings to the attention the information about the bloody events of March 1918, the mass killing committed against Azerbaijanis with special cruelty, the true causes of the conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia, the massacre committed by Armenians in the town of Khojali on February 1992. He notes that the crimes committed by the Armenians had left their mark forever in the memory of the Azerbaijani people. These tragedies are a crime against the entire humanity. According to the author, Azerbaijan is the pure and bright model of the intercultural and interfaith dialogue. The author stresses that necessary measures in order to establish political and social conditions have been taken with the aim to develop and strengthen traditions of multiculturalism and tolerance in Azerbaijan.
Trans-Adriatic gas pipeline, which will make up the European part of the Southern Gas Corridor, is of strategic importance for the European market, said Managing Director of Trans-Adriatic Gas Pipeline, Ian Bradshaw.
Trans-Adriatic gas pipeline is of strategic importance for the European market and presents a new source of natural gas to the region. Noting that it ensured Europe's energy security, Managing Director of Trans-Adriatic Gas Pipeline, Ian Bradshaw, said in the initial stage 10 billion cubic meters of gas a year from Azerbaijan's Shah Deniz 2 field would be delivered to Europe. It is planned to increase the capacity of the pipeline by 20 billion cubic meters. Additional compressor stations will be built for this purpose. Ian Bradshaw said southeastern European countries would benefit from the Southern Gas Corridor and Trans-Adriatic Gas Pipeline more, and stressed that Southern Gas Corridor was regarded as a chain of improving complex gas pipelines in the world. 3,500-kilometer-long pipeline, which will deliver the gas from Azerbaijan's Shah Deniz 2 field to Europe, consists of South Caucasus Pipeline, Trans-Anatolian Gas Pipeline, TANAP and TAP. 870-kilometer-long Trans-Adriatic Gas Pipeline will connect to Trans-Anatolian Gas Pipeline at Kipoy on Turkey-Greece border.
That was all for today. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye.